Travelling down the Stuart Highway, heading towards Cobra. Amazing, it's quite mountainous around this area. Lunch spot just after APY lands. Just went off the Stuart Highway, the first creek came across just before Marla. Beautiful spot here. Look at the lovely blue sky. Right, we've just come through Marla. We've just set up camp after 3, having a shower, and I've just found out the flies are as thick as anything outside. But this little gap here with the roof on, they don't come through this gap, so it's another advantage of having the roof on. It keeps the flies out. It's a bit like Ned Kelly's helmet. You just look through this slit and there's no flies. Maybe that's why Ned Kelly had the helmet on, was to keep the flies out so he had better aim.
Good one.
The flies are so thick you don't need to wear clothes.
Sun's just gone down on another glorious day. We're just south of Marla. Marla. And as the sun sets, so do the flies. So we're just doing a kilometre off the road. Heading back south, probably big cloud cover. Haven't seen clouds for quite a while now. Still about 30-35 k's out of Ubipedi. Mining going on everywhere here. Dug up the half the countryside. Must be test holes or something, those little ones. And when they find something they like, they get serious. There's dust coming from their diggings. Local farmer is making use of his local produce to make his fence lines. Lashed out a bit here. In an old mine, not a mine, just a gravel heap where they've dug out the road gravel, the side of the road. We've just driven off about a kilometre off the Stuart Highway. You can still hear all the trucks going across the cattle grid. Be fairly sheltered here if the wind picked up. Type of she oak, I think. Back at Point Jamaican. Seems so funny seeing the coast after being in Central Australia for so long. Just a magic spot. Smells so fresh and clean here. And no flies. Look at that from Magic View. High up in the hills overlooking towards Palmer. Murray Bridge is way over there. But this is the driest you'll see it. It's incredibly dry here. They said it's the driest fairly 100 years. In a quarry just east of Tailem Bend. Last night the wind picked up at 3 o'clock. Very windy, but we're nice and sheltered in this little quarry. We just find places like this, free camping. I don't think for the whole time we've been away, what, nearly 30 days, we haven't only once been to a caravan park. A lot of dust about. It looks like a big dust storm rolling in at the moment. We're just south of Sherlock, which is east of Tailem Bend. But we're in the vehicle, so that's fine. We should have a tailwind heading home. Big tailwind. And to hit the dust.
The visibility is very bad.
Poor farmers. Let's hope they get some rain in the next week. That is quite severe. And look at the paddocks that are as bare as bare. Coming in. Right, a quick rundown on our trip that we took. That was roughly 6,000 kilometres, I said. So we started off near Geelong, went across here to South Australia. From South Australia, went up to Adelaide. There's Adelaide. Then from Adelaide, Port Augusta, Pimba, Woomera, cut across from Woomera to the Oodnadatta track through William Creek, Oodnadatta. From Oodnadatta, we cut across to Fink, which Fink is nearly on the Northern Territory South Australia border, which is just across here. And then we followed the Fink to Alice Springs heritage track, which follows the Gan line. That's where they do the Fink Desert race. So we went to Alice Springs. Then from Alice Springs, we went to Owen Springs Reserve, which is around here somewhere. And then we came back down here. We had a week in the APY lands, which is there, and we came back through Cooper Pedy, back through Pimba, right through Adelaide. I think we dodged Adelaide. That's right. We came through the hills, and then back home again to Geelong.